Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. So today we're taking a look at Pekka Smash in Legend League. Now, the thing I like to do is I really like bringing the wizards and the bowlers. They just work so well together because they have different mechanics. The wizards are really good for killing CC troops and pups and stuff like that if it's a hound CC. So I really like having them together. Bowlers are really good at shooting ground skeletons because I think they shoot faster than the wizards do. But anyway, on these kind of bases, I like to blimp out one of these high value sections where there's a RC and a Inferno Tower, and then we can start the Queen Charge based off of that funnel that's created from this Yeti blimp. And we're basically just trying to create pathing because if you play the game long enough, you realize that everything about this game is just trying to find a way to path your troops through the base the most efficient way possible, basically. So here we go, moving in to the ring of this base. Gonna wall break again to try to get to that scatter. Queen's gonna walk in there. Pekkas are gonna walk out to clear up the ring. Pull the CC here. Gonna go ahead and poison those minions and not worry about everything else. Got everybody just slowly pushing through the base. It's once you understand the strategy, it's super strong. However, it is easy to make critical mistakes. I one-starred with Pekka Smash yesterday in Supercell Clan War Leagues because wall broke open, a very unfortunate wall that led the troops away from the town hall. And what was the other thing? I didn't have the correct siege machine. I had witches in the clan castle, and all I had was a blimp. So I tried to blimp the town hall, and the witches did not kill the town hall. And then I had already placed the RC, so it was too late to RC the town hall. And, well, it was really unfortunate. My team still won the war because unfair warfare, a bunch of gods in that clan. But just saying that it's still possible to fail raids even with these strategies that are super overpowered. This, I feel like in Legend League I almost triple every time I raid with this. It really is just about execution. The only time you're going to fail these hits is when you make a mistake. So I think I'm going to keep pushing with this on my main in Legends. Okay. Let's see. So on this base, I think, do I go at the town hall? Or do I blimp the backside? Curious. Okay, we're going at the town hall. Probably with the blimp. There it is. Mostly because I think it also pulls the CC was the main reason I decided to blimp the town hall in this one. I very rarely blimp the town hall anymore because usually there's just not enough value there, or it's too trapped. And even if you can get it, it's really hard to create pathing off of it. But in this case, I felt like it was much easier to do this, especially since the blimp got that expo behind the town hall on the side the queen's walking. Now it's really nice pathing for the troops, actually. If we didn't get that expo behind the town hall, the queen would be taking fire here the whole time. It'd be pretty annoying, and the pathing wouldn't be as clean. But we're just sending all the troops into the multi-target Inferno with the RC, and we're just going to push our way into the base. I believe we wall break again. Just waiting for that wizard tower to go down. There it goes. We did wall break. And then we're going to jump across and bridge the 6 o'clock to the 8 o'clock. Gonna work our way through. We just now hit the tome. I find myself holding that warden tome sometimes a little too long. You know, you don't have anything to prove by swagging the warden. Like, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to swag a warden, you end up time failing or something. You didn't prove anything except for you're stupid. So what you want to do, and I do it all the time, trying to like prove something. I'll be on voice with the guys or something. I'm like, no, I'm gonna swag it, and I'll end up messing it up. But I just need to remember to use it when you're coming into high damage areas, because that's what the Warden ability is for. Anyway, making the push through the multi-target Inferno compartment down here. Gonna have the Queen pushing up into that Expo. Maybe this Baby Drag gets it. So far, so good. RC's already there. And this is gonna be another triple. And I find these kind of bases, this style of base, is everywhere in Legend League. Like, just different tweaked versions of this style of base. Okay, box-ish style of base. So these are weird, right? On this, I didn't really know what to do, so I thought, okay, I'll try something that I haven't tried before. I'm going to Warden Walk at 12, which is not the new thing. But I'm going to Warden Walk for one side of the funnel. And then I think I blimped the 3 o'clock for the other funnel to send the troops in through the scatter, just because I liked the pathing that it created. And this isn't something I've done very often, and I haven't seen somebody else do. I just, on this particular base, was really struggling to figure out where I was going to create pathing, and with only 30 seconds, this is kind of the best thing I could come up with. So here we are, rolling with this. Just gonna have a sip of coffee. Okay, so now we have our funnel created, almost. Just gonna wait for that wizard tower to go down, I think. Not even gonna wait for it, never mind. Here we go, push our way in. Oh, and on the Warden Walk, I only put 3 healers so that I could put 2 healers on the Pekkas going into that Royal Champion, because I saw that they'd be taking her on outside the base. But we move into the core. We went ahead and jumped to the core. One thing I noticed is that when you risk trying to wall break into a place that you're not sure you're going to get the wall break, sometimes the wall breaks can go open a wall you don't want open and ruin the whole raid, because now either everything doesn't path clean or it paths away from what you want, and it's just not worth it. And I find having a back end wall breaker or 2 actually does help a lot on a lot of these raids towards the back end. So anyway, I jumped to the core, we pushed through, and now we're coming through the back side of the base where we still have 2 wall breakers that we could wall break the Queen out of there if we need to. King's coming around. We did find a Tesla farm on the backside. We found the NATO on the backside. We still have 2 Inferno towers to deal with. We did get a nice wall break there. Double wall break, I believe. And now we're just pushing our way through. Not a lot of troops left, but all the heroes left. So pretty strong. Just now used the RC ability. Still have the Queen's ability, which we're going to need for the enemy king 100%. Here we go. And just a couple of trash buildings, and we're done. Alright, let's take a look at another base. Oh, this old gem. Boy, this base has been around for a while, and it has driven me crazy in the past. But these days, there's so many ways that I've come across to take this baby down. This is just going to be one of those ways. So what we're doing here is charging right from 12 o'clock. And we're going to be sending the blimp over the Queen, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here we go. I've also done openers where I Warden Walk at like 2 or 1:30 to create a funnel. But on this one, went ahead and just blimped right into all those heroes and the Town Hall. They take down the Town Hall. My Yeti blimp with the, Sneaky Goblins. Take down the Town Hall, no problem under Rage. And they did get the Queen down, the Yetis, which is nice. So we're dealing with taking down the RC here. We're just going to wall break into that multi-target Inferno. We have the King and the Witches creating the funnel down the 3 o'clock side. And we send in all the Pekkas and Bowlers to make our push into the base. Pretty good timing on the wall breakers there. They opened up that long compartment with the scatter shots in it. Gonna hit the tome here to make sure that we can push through that CC and that first scatter without losing all of our bowlers right away. It seems like the bowlers, if you time things wrong, the bowlers just get wiped out, and then it's hard to make some of those pushes because the Pekkas, they only shoot one target, and the bowlers, they got the bounce, the wizards have the splash. It really helps a lot to push through those cores to have those splash damage units. Now we have the jump for the back end on the single target Inferno, but our troops are all hung up on these walls because we just didn't get the bottom down there cleared out fast enough. No one's even going to get to use that jump. Kind of a sad day for that jump. But the RC is working her way through. There's only a handful of defenses. The RC is very low health, so I did have to freeze here. She definitely will not kill that cannon. And she didn't even get that bomb tower, actually. But we have a lot of troops on the back end pushing their way up from the 8 o'clock side of the base. And it's just going to be a matter of time here. I guess it's time for some more coffee. Just waiting to see if we can make it through this base. Ugh. And it's looking like we're going to get it. Alright, so let's take a look at another raid. Okay, so now we have, I guess what a lot of people would consider a diamond or a box base with the town hall in one of the corners. So on this one, I'm going to blimp out the town hall again because it pulls me the CC, which I'm a really big fan of. It's so much nicer to deal with the CC outside of the base because it makes the push inside the core of the base a lot stronger to not have to deal with, say, a hound in there. And what do you know? It's a hound. So put the queen down. Putting the queen down when the Yetis are still out, alive helps too because it pulls the super... it pulls the headhunters. Sorry, it pulls the headhunters off of them because the headhunters shooting the Yetis slow them down. And when you place the queen, they immediately go to the queen, leave the Yetis alone. So it kind of helps your blimp a little bit to do that. But don't put the healers down because sometimes the healers will chase the Yetis. You gotta be careful of that. Anyway, so here we go. Making our way through. And we're just going to push up and enter right into that air defense area and put the king on the camp to walk out the 12 o'clock side with the witches. Here we go. Now this entry does kind of suck. I wall break open that multi because something's going to have to go in there. I didn't think the king was going to go in there, but he does. I hit his ability to save the witches from taking on any inferno beams. I used the warden ability to protect the troops in the core. I let them beat through the wall because there's nowhere else for them to go, and raged them up so they get in there. And now I can have the jump for the back end of this base. There we go, pushing our way through. King doing a great job clearing out the top of that base. And everybody else pushing through the core. Slowly but surely, the healers are stuck on a Pekka, kind of on the back end, doing the heavy work of taking on heroes and stuff back there. But that left the queen a bit naked, so now she's out here at the bottom of the base, kind of just picking off defenses here and there, but she's definitely not long for this world without those healers. So did send the RC in on the Eagle. At this point, the base is crushed. I mean, nothing's going to kill the RC, so we are chilling, basically. Freeze to try to keep the queen alive. Kind of depends on what she targets. RC gets there just in time to tank for the queen, and the queen's going to live, so there you go. Another beautiful raid. Pekka Smash is crazy strong. Can't wait to see what it does at Town Hall 14. Okay, one of these bases So, you know, when you have these bases, you find these bases in Legend League, you have the Wizard Blimp, you're really excited. But with Pekka Smash, I wasn't really sure how to go about this. I decide to try to blimp this Inferno and RC on the 6 o'clock to create some pathing. And because it's symmetrical, I just start the queen pretty much at 6 and let her walk whichever way she decides to walk. No big deal. And then I can try wall breaking into the base with my main push. And sometimes I can understand why people are scared to do this, because Town Hall is literally completely opposite of the entry of this base. But this in particular, I felt like the walls, you could get the breaks that you want. 2 wall breakers get you literally to the core, and 1 jump will get you to the Town Hall. You just have to keep everybody raged up, keep everybody together, and then you're fine. Now, on this raid, everybody goes outside, which is also fine. It's not a big deal. The healers stayed with the queen, so now I can just use the jump for the queen to clear out the core of the base. And everybody going outside with the Town Hall next to the walls on this, they can actually take down the Town Hall because we have splash damage units, right? We got Super Wizards, we got Bowlers. So watch this. We're coming around through the Town Hall, and even the Warden smacked the Town Hall a couple of times and it went down. Easy peasy. And we still have all of our troops outside beating up everything out there. Now, you're going to find all the giant bombs, all the skeleton traps and stuff at the top side of this base by the Town Hall because it's a teaser. So all of your splash damage units are not going to make it. But the Pekkas are still pushing through. I think the King was pushing through. He's dead now, though. But Queen with the jump can access pretty much everything left in this base. We do have some cleanup on the backside with the RC pushing through. And this can be another triple. We still got 2 Pekkas made it out of that top side without any healers. Pretty impressive. I'm kind of curious if the Pekka doesn't get a level in Th13, how strong it's going to be. But if it does get a level, oof. Okay, this base also pretty old, pretty popular. Never really Pekka smashed it, I don't think. I can't remember if I have. I know I've seen this style of base a ton of times, but anyway, I decided to come right at the teaser side because, I don't know, I just wasn't scared of what was there. I felt like I could make my way through anything. Of course, I lose the queen ability, so GG to me on that. And we're going to push into this Town Hall with the Warden. Normally, I would say never go into the Town Hall with the Warden and Queen because the beams will make the Warden weak and it could cause the healers to switch and it sucks. But in this case, I didn't really have a choice because I'd already lost my Queen ability. Didn't want to lose the Queen on the Town Hall and be totally rip. But here we go. We're making our push into the base. Got the Pekkas going in. Everybody's working their way in. Gonna use the siege barracks because not much use for the blimp here. Maybe could have blimped the 9 o'clock, but I opted for the siege barracks, so here we go. I think whenever I can, I'm opting for the siege barracks because you get more troops out of it. It's like an extra 35 troop space on top of the CC, right, or whatever it is, because of the Pekka and Wizards that come out of it. Plus, it was creating pathing for me over there on the 10 o'clock side of the base, so the troops pushed up through into the core, which is really nice. So everybody's working their way through, taking their time. I got the RC coming down from 12 o'clock, clearing up all the defenses. We had Yetis come out of our siege barracks, moving their way into the core, and I think they're going to be what takes down that... oh no, I thought they were going to be what takes down that Inferno, but it looked like some Wizards grabbed it. Now we got the healers, probably... Oh, they're on the RC. Okay. And everybody's just working their way around the base. This is not the cleanest raid, that's for sure. But it is going to work, so I'll take it. Just kind of waiting for everything to play out here. Plenty of time, 30 seconds and like 5 buildings. And we're on to the next raid. And coffee. God, this is a long video. This is a long one. Okay. Coming in again at the 12 o'clock. Want that CC pull. You know, I told you I don't like to go at the town hall very often. But a lot of these replays, it seems like I'm going at the town hall. So I'm going to have to take that statement back. Oh, remember when I said don't place the healers before the Yetis die? This is why. See that? Those damn Yetis are not going to die. And now the queen doesn't have healers. So, you know, it looked hopeless for this raid. And you almost just want to close the app right here. But the Yetis do die just in time for the healers to come back. We hit the warden ability and everybody is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Got the king of witches going around the outside with the RC. I put the RC in kind of early, actually. Probably should have waited. But I think I was just in full F-it mode because the healer switched to the Yetis. Very annoying. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if the queen stopped taking damage, but she probably did. That's why they switched, and I get it. A stupid mistake. RC's already dead now because I spammed her in so early. And now we just have the queen and the warden in the core. Nobody else, really. We do have the multi-target compartment, multi-target inferno compartment open from the wall breakers, and the king could have taken it. Doesn't. But the queen's breaking her way in there, which is nice. We do still have 2 freezes we probably should have used to keep the royal champ alive, so well played on my part. We don't have the queen ability, but we do have the warden jumping the wall, attacking some buildings because he has attached himself to what the king is doing. We did use the other wall break to get the cannon compartment open. The king, he does not like taking wall breaks. Nope, he sure doesn't. The queen finally breaks her way out, and she's going to get this archer tower, and that is going to be it for this base. What a lucky raid. All those freaking healers. Ah, this base again. A little different version of it. There's no inferno directly at 6. I decide on this one that I'm going to queen charge past the town hall, wall break my way into the side of the town hall, and I can blimp the town hall through the warden ability from like 230, right? So let's go ahead and take a look and see how this plays out. There you go, queen, healers. Put the warden down with her because I was expecting a ton of damage down here, or up here. Gonna rage her up. I had sent a headhunter in as well, which you don't need to do. Don't rage and use a headhunter, just rage or use a headhunter. Also, you don't have to freeze inferno babies. I did here because the queen was refusing to shoot it, but I'm pretty sure that she would have been just fine. Now we have super minions pestering our warden, which are causing a healer switch. There we go. Alright, king at the 230 to funnel off 3 o'clock. Send everybody into the expo here with the wall break. And then I didn't wait long enough for this blimp. And what ends up happening is the blimp goes there, but the queen gets a town hall. So could have used that blimp somewhere else, or a siege barracks, or any other siege machine, and got way more value out of it. But the queen moves into the core. Gonna take down all of these high value defenses in here. Eagle, the inferno towers. Got the RC working the 6 o'clock with the king and the witches and a bowler. And we're just slowly kind of methodically working through the space. This raid went very well. Other than the blimp for the town hall, it's pretty much exactly what I wanted to see happen here. Couple cleanup minions at the top. And just gonna work our way through the base. And now it's time for more coffee, because we're just waiting. We already know it's a triple. Nothing really could stop us at this point. Just time, and we have 47 seconds. One last storage. We put that minion on that storage, it felt like days ago. And it's still not down. Okay. Another one of these diamond bases. What are we going to do? Do we go with the 9 o'clock? Do we go with the 3 o'clock? That is the question. Looks like we're going 9 o'clock side with the blimp. Maybe put the queen down first. Sometimes it's hard to choose. Really taking our time. There we go. I really wanted that warden statue down, so I put the blimp in kind of on that side of the eagle. There we go. This is also going to force my queen to go to the 6 o'clock side of the base. Instead of having it be choose whatever side you want, this is kind of a way to direct her the direction you want. Here we go. Warden and queen take down the king. No drama. Gonna break this open to make sure we can get to that archer tower so that it doesn't cause any headaches for our healers later down the road. Gonna wall break open the multi. Used a wizard to create a funnel by that air defense. Gonna bring in the headhunter, which we didn't need. Gonna swag it, I guess. And we're gonna push everybody into the multi. King on the outside with the witches to keep everybody inside the base. Once this compartment is clear, we're going to have that wall break. There it is. Get us to the scatter compartment. Have a super minion CC, which is kind of nice. Going to warden through it. We're going to jump across the CC to bridge the core with the other compartments there. Going to send the RC into the town hall. The thing about doing this technique, RC through the town hall, is you need to save both freezes in case they have all the skeleton traps there, because if they do, the RC will not make it without the freezes. Of course, they do have that there, as well as the tornado. But we did make that push across the bridge of the core to the 2 o'clock side of the base. Baby drag for cleanup at the top, and this is looking good. Queen went in to get that expo that the warden was tanking. Still have the RC ability, still have 2 minions to put down too. Just gotta wait for that air defense. And there we go. And another triple. Looks like I have one more raid to show you guys. And this old base. Man, this base. Okay. We're gonna warden walk the 3 o'clock side. We're gonna push in through the queen. We're gonna blimp for the town hall. And we'll just see if it works or not. This base is tricky, for sure. It is very tricky. But here we go. Warden down. Gonna start cleaning up some of these buildings, trimming out this base, creating some really sweet pathing. Would have been nice if I placed the warden up a bit higher so he gets that archer tower air defense at like 2 o'clock, but instead he comes down to the 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So I'm forced to just go ahead and send everybody in now, even though I don't have everything I wanted with my warden. So here we go. King for the funnel at 5 o'clock. Everybody's pushing in through the 4 o'clock. It's a little bit hectic in here, but we do get what we want in the end. Gonna rage up, gonna wall break again. There it is. I was thinking after watching this back that I should have wall broke the king into the town hall and saved the blimp to see if we didn't need to blimp there, but I mean, I blimped here, so this is what I did. I'm gonna rage because all the expos are down there. There we go. And we have so many rages in this attack that we can afford to rage the town hall blimp. Queen's finally going to make her way into the core of the base. She kind of abandoned all of the Pekkas and whatnot, so they fizzled out pretty hard. RC and the Queen are going to make short work of that king. We do still have a freeze, which we didn't use until the RC was dead. We do have a jump, though, to make sure we can get to that single target Inferno. We still have a loon. We still have quite a bit of cleanup troops if we want. Here we go. Waited for that archer tower to target that baby drag. And everything is looking very good. We still have the queen ability. So it's looking like we're probably going to take this base down if there's time. Queen beating on walls. We do have a wizard at the top for that storage and that spell factory, so that's good. And we could basically reach everything from outside the base here. There is the CC building that we can't. We will have to beat the walls, but the warden may target that for us. We'll never know. We'll see. And no, he goes for the walls, but the headhunter does bring him into there, and we're going to get it. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next one.